one. So, what were the most successful projects during your tenure and what made them successful?
Well, for me, the moment I get one done, that particular one becomes the most successful project.
So, are you saying the most successful project now is the EU tour?
Yeah, I mean, that's, and when the parliament sits, it becomes my most successful project. For me, initially, coming on board, the list is endless. The chair of the board of trustees and the GM said I've been a very busy boy. It's been one thing or the other. I mean, I've not known how to just rest. So I just want to get things done. So, first, would I say it was a trip to UK Parliament, and then the partnership I forged with our MP, helping students who have delays in their, creating that awareness for students who have delays in their post-study visa application, getting instant feedback. And then we had the trip to UK Parliament. It was my first organized trip. It was successful. We had over, is it 12, 15 students go to Parliament. Yeah, is it 10? Yeah, I think 10, 12, thereabouts numbers of students go to Parliament. We went to London, came back. It was a fantastic trip. It was education. It was fun mixed with learning. I mean, that's one of the promises I made during my campaign time. Being an international student, people told me they wanted a more inclusive activity for mature students. So I had two things that prompted me to run for president. That was first, creating awareness on the many fantastic, facilities and services the university was rendering that students were not aware of. And secondly, having mature students, both home and international, have that fun and learning experience together. So that was why most of my international trips were not just centered on going to have fun, but a bit of much of learning alongside with it. And then we had the Boating Leadership Conference that was featured on the Boating News. I mean, that one was a very remarkable one for me. That was a very, very remarkable project for me. And the launch of my environment and I campaign, when we went into the community and got people's input on sustainability. And then the trip to Europe.
So I hear that you're planning another one in April.
Well, there are two ways to look at it. Since I started putting up those pictures on my socials, I've had overwhelming interest for another trip. Then again, like I said, my influence or power is actually the voice of the students. The last trip was a self-funded one. So if I am embarking on another self-funded trip, that's huge finances on me, on my neck. That's what the students have not gotten to learn, because I won't be organizing a trip that I won't be a part of. I have to be there to see that things go on well. So I'm in talks. I'm doing my consultations. If I have that aspect handled, most probably, why won't I fix another trip? I know most people seeing the first one were skeptical if that would work or not. I've had so many students tell me, wow, pulling this from a WhatsApp group to reality is a huge one. It's a huge achievement. So for those who thought maybe it was just a joke or a casual talk, seeing it happen, now want it to go. So it's a two-way thing. It might happen, it might not happen. I must be sincere. I must be sincere. It might happen, it might not happen. Yeah, but then consultations are open. That's my challenge and my restraint. I want to get another one done because the student wants it done, but I wouldn't be doing it at my own discomfort. Yeah.
All right. Let's hope that there's another tour, because I'm also interested in that one. I will not miss it.
Yeah.
So that will be all. And lastly, you said something about international students. You didn't say anything about home students. Is there like a plan, or I feel like you should, say something about maybe events are centered for home students?
Well, actually, maybe you didn't get me right.
Okay.
I said two things inspired me to run for president.
Okay.
Number one, showcasing the services rendered to by the university to students, and secondly, having a more inclusive, fun and learning activity engagement for mature students. Mature students are not just international students. We'll have a lot of home mature students.
Why are you using the word mature?
Well, mature students could be, students who, I'm a mature student myself.
You think?
Yeah, as much as many others. There are many students who have family and have to school.
Okay.
There are many students who are not 16 years. They are 40.
Oh, okay. Now I understand what you mean, because mature student to me sounded like something else. So now that you're,
So we have different categories of students. So all my activities have been centered on activities that both 16-year-old, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30, 25, 40, 50, 60, 70-year-olds can partake in. So I've not secluded or segmented any category of students because of my tenure. I've actually made sure that everything I do is centered on including, everyone on campus.
Whether you're home or international.
Whether you're home or international. The trip was not just for international students, it was open to everybody. The trip to UK Parliament was not just for international students, it was a mixture for everybody. The Voting Leadership Conference was not for international students, it was for everybody. I'm a president for home international students, EU students, and not just international students. So.
All right, Victor. Thank you very much again for honoring this invitation.
Thank you for dragging me out of my comfortable bed this Sunday morning where I should have been resting from my long tour.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for honoring the invitation. And see you guys next time.
See ya.